Pawpaw the Rainbow Panda. Pawpaw the Panda has been playing with his friends all morning. Now he's very sleepy, so he's decided to go for a nap. It's a sunny day, but there was a shower of rain a while ago. Now Pawpaw can see a beautiful rainbow stretching across the sky as he dozes off to sleep. I wish I was like a beautiful rainbow, he thinks as his eyes close. I wish I was colorful, bright and colorful, like a rainbow panda. One of Pawpaw's friends overhears him mumbling in between snores. I've got an idea, Rico the rat says. Snickering, he has decided to collect all his poster paints and make Pawpaw's wish come true. And about an hour later, Pawpaw yawns, stretches, and starts to wake up. Everyone, look everyone, I made a wish and it came true. Sure enough, Pawpaw looks amazing. His friends can't believe it as he spins around and dives into the pool. I'm a beautiful rainbow. What is it? Stunned, everyone stares as the paint dissolves into the water. Rico! There sure is a colorful mess when they catch that rat. Rainbows everywhere.
What do plumbers do? Rachel bent over to look under the kitchen sink.
Oh, what do plumbers do?
Rachel asked the plumber. Well, I just fixed your leaking faucet, the plumber replied.
Mom will be so happy.
Rachel turned on the water. Rachel followed the plumber to the bathroom.
What else do plumbers do?
Rachel asked. I'm putting in a new toilet, the plumber explained.
Ew!
Rachel said, and ran from the room. Rachel peeked back into the bathroom after some time.
Dad will be so happy!
Rachel flushed the new toilet.
What else do plumbers do?
Rachel asked. The plumber gave a big wrench to Rachel. Can you help me fix the bathtub faucet? He asked.
Sure,
Rachel said. She helped the plumber turn the wrench. All fixed. You can take baths again, the plumber said.
I'm so happy. I'll get my rubber duck,
Rachel said.
Stinky day. Ziggy the zebra has been taking a nap in the hot sunshine. He tosses and turns, deciding he is too hot and sweaty to sleep anymore. Yawn! Ziggy has a good stretch and decides he will have a walk. Ellie Elephant and Ginger Giraffe are playing hopscotch on the sandy ground. I'm bored. Can I play with you guys? But Ellie and Ginger just hold their noses and shake their heads. Chasey Cheetah and Mary Monkey are playing leapfrog, laughing and jumping. I'm bored. Can I play with you guys? But Chasey and Mary shake their heads and hold their noses too. Rob Rhino and Hannah Hippo are skipping together, both with one rope. I'm bored. Is there room for one more? Rob and Hannah hold their noses and put down their skipping rope. Have you had a bath today, Ziggy? Maybe we should go swimming instead. Hannah calls the others over, and diving into the water, all of them have a great game together as they show little Ziggy how to have a good scrub. Oliver the octopus felt like he wasn't good at anything. I'd love to have a talent, he thought. One day, Oliver heard some fantastic music coming from somewhere. He stopped to listen. A group of Oliver's friends had formed their very own underwater band. Wow, I wish I could be in a band. I'd love to have a talent. Oliver's friends asked him to join their band. No, I don't think I'd be good at that, Oliver said. You will never know if you're good at anything if you never try, Oliver's friends said. Oliver picked up a shiny flute. I'm going to try to learn the flute, he said. After some practice, Oliver could play the flute very well. He was ready to join the band. Their concert was a great success. Everyone loved the music. If you work hard, anything is possible, said Oliver happily.
Dive into the sea. Let's dive deep into the sea and see all the amazing animals that live underwater. There are many bright and colorful fish. Some of them are tiny and some are very big. There are crabs and lobsters crawling around. Watch out, they can pinch. The dolphins and seals love to play and giggle. The whales are huge. The blue whale is the biggest animal on Earth. All these animals live together under the sea happily. The sea is a busy, exciting place to see. I hope you get to visit. First day. Picasso the penguin waddled into his classroom. It was his first day of kindergarten. The teacher walked in and said, "I'm Mrs. Willow."
Hi, Mrs. Willow.
All of the students said,
What do teachers teach?
Picasso asked. She handed him a book. We teach you to read. And we teach you to spell, Mrs. Willow said. Mrs. Willow wrote Picasso on the chalkboard. We teach you to add and subtract, Mrs. Willow said. Mrs. Willow wrote 1 plus 1 equals 2 on the chalkboard. We teach you how to play games, Mrs. Willow said. Picasso jumped excitedly and asked,
What else?
We teach you to raise your hand before you speak. Picasso raised his hand and waved it until she nodded.
Can you teach me where the playground is?
Picasso pleaded. Before Mrs. Willow could reply, Picasso was already halfway there. Picasso waddled into the grocery store carrying a list. "How can I help you?" the grocer asked. Picasso held up his list.
I have a grocery list.
The grocer read, "Bread, milk, broccoli, and eggs." Picasso followed the grocer to the dairy section. The grocer put milk and eggs in Picasso's basket. Picasso crossed off milk and eggs from the list. Picasso followed the grocer to the vegetable section. The grocer put broccoli in Picasso's basket. Picasso crossed broccoli off his list. Picasso followed the grocer to the bakery section. The grocer put bread in Picasso's basket and said, "Done." Picasso shook his head.
Mom forgot something on the list.
What did she forget?" asked the grocer.
Candy!
Picasso said. The grocer laughed. "She didn't forget, you naughty penguin." Uncle Pete. Picasso dragged a big garbage bag along the street. His Uncle Pete was the new trash man. Picasso jumped up and down when the truck arrived.
Uncle Pete!
Picasso said excitedly. Suddenly, Picasso smelled something really terrible. "It doesn't smell pretty, does it?" Uncle Pete asked him.
So, why do you do this job?
Picasso asked. "What would happen if nobody did it?" Uncle Pete asked. Picasso imagined streets filled with garbage.
Ugh, the smell would be awful.
Picasso said, wrinkling his nose. Picasso imagined big flies carrying away his lunch.
There would be a lot of flies everywhere,
Picasso said. Picasso imagined an almost empty allowance jar.
I wouldn't get any allowance for taking out the trash.
"So, you're a type of trash man too," Uncle Pete said. Picasso replied,
Yes, you're the best, Uncle Pete.
So mails a letter. Picasso carried a big white envelope into the post office.
Can I mail this letter?
He asked the postman. Of course! Where is it going? The postman asked. Picasso replied,
To the North Pole.
First, write the address here, the postman said. Picasso wrote North Pole in the middle of the envelope. Next, write your address here, the postman said. Picasso wrote Penguin Lane in the top left corner. Lick this stamp and stick it here, the postman said. Picasso licked it and stuck it in the top right corner. The postman dropped the letter into a slot. Picasso said,
That's not the North Pole.
Other postmen will take it to the North Pole, he replied. Picasso asked,
Can I please have another stamp?
Do you have another letter to mail? The postman asked.
No, sir. I want to mail myself to the North Pole.